Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is Tuesday, and I am preparing for a race on Saturday. So it'll be my first 5K. So I have been kind of eating a very healthy diet. So I thought that this would be a good time to maybe do like a kind of what I eat in a day type of deal, because my diet is really locked in right now and it's full of whole food, plant-based food. So I thought maybe we can just, see what I eat in a day so you guys can have an idea of kind of what a whole food, plant-based diet looks like. So I optimized it for recovery, performance, and honestly tasting good, right? I always gotta optimize for taste. So I'm really happy with my meals. I ate them all yesterday, so I think it'll be a good time to, just show y'all what I eat. So you can copy some of these meals if you want to, or if not, it's up to you. But let's get into it. So today I'm drinking this tea. I usually drink a green tea, but it's so, laborious that I just don't feel like doing it this morning. This is what I'm starting with. And yeah, I guess I'll show you guys at breakfast time what I'm actually eating and starting my day with. But this is gonna be it for right now. So this morning, I'm actually gonna be working on my community that I'm starting. It's essentially for, people in their 20s and 30s like myself we're not accepting what the predictions are for our generation. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's predicted that Gen Z and young millennials are gonna be the first generation to not outlive their parents, right? Because of our lifestyle choices and our eating habits. Like, the world is full of ultra processed food and fast food and things like that. So I'm building a community to essentially fight against that, especially for the people who have a family history of disease like diabetes and high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I'm working on that today. Actually, I'll show y'all real quick. So I'm kind of just getting my visuals together. I got my tea here. Let me show y'all what we got up in here. It's kind of like blood orange. Not blood orange, but, oh, I'm literally spilling it. Good heavens. I can't get nothing right. Anyways, this is what I'm gonna be working on this morning until I actually start doing my regular work. But yeah, it looks pretty, huh? I'm actually proud of this. Can I zoom in? I built this all by myself. I'm proud, even though I don't have this hair anymore, but I don't have any good pictures of myself. I don't want to put myself up here looking like this. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're working with. I got to build out. I'm starting a 90-day plant-based challenge. So I got to build out the visuals for that. But other than that, I'm going to start working. All right. So here we have meal number 1. This looks like prison slop, but I promise it's good. So it's got steel cut oatmeal. That's peanut butter right there. I use the peanut butter knife to cut my banana. Trying to save resources. But anyways, we got steel cut oatmeal. We got chia seeds. We got peanut butter. We have cinnamon, nutmeg, banana, of course, as you can see on top, and soy milk. And I usually put vanilla extract in it, but I forgot. So, it is what it is. And I also put protein powder in here as well, like some plant-based protein powder, but I didn't do that today. So this is a pretty thick bowl of oatmeal. So this is gonna last me until about probably maybe like 3 o'clock when I get hungry again. So this is one of my higher protein meals, especially when I add the protein powder in there. That gives it probably around, 15 grams of protein more than what it has now. I think even with this bowl without the protein powder, I think it's probably somewhere between 15 and 30 grams of protein already, because the oatmeal has protein. We got chia seeds in here. We got the soy milk as well. That's a new addition that I didn't always do. This is gonna definitely help me with my endurance as I'm running throughout the week and training for this 5K. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this while I take my first break. And I'll see y'all at semi-lunchtime. I've done a lot of different like health challenges, but the most sustainable choice that I've made as far as dieting, I guess, it has been a whole food plant-based diet. And I say that because mainly there's just so much variety and I don't feel like I'm limited on food choices really, right? Essentially, I just don't eat meat or dairy, but there's, in the plant-based realm, there's so many different options to choose from. And the flavor is there. You can still use, you can eat carbs, which carbs is something that is like so necessary, at least for me, because I'm a very active person. So, if I'm running, if I'm lifting weights, I've been on hikes when I've been on a keto diet, and I literally can't even walk because I have like zero energy, right? So I think that the whole food plant-based diet not only helps with, you can still get the aesthetics, right? So if you're aiming for, having a lean, strong body, you can do that as well. But it also does so many good things for the internal work. I had a high cholesterol that was like pushing 300, right? And it was mainly because I was eating a lot of high fat meats and dairy products and things like that. And when I switched to a plant-based diet, all of that went away. So there's just so much evidence out there for plant-based diets improving the quality of life for a lot of people and reversing diabetes and reversing heart disease. And in my case, it brought my cholesterol down from almost a 300. I think it brought it down by 100 points in only 12 months. There's just so many good things that come from a plant-based diet, and it's been the most sustainable lifestyle choice for me as far as achieving health, building muscle, and just overall satisfaction in what I eat. So just thought I threw that in there while I'm eating my oatmeal. It looks so disgusting. I promise it's good. All right, so I actually started eating already, but I'll show y'all a little bit of what I got going on. So we got you really can't tell what's in here. It's black beans, tofu scramble, spinach, sweet potato, avocado, and tahini burrito. I guess it's kind of like a breakfast burrito, if you want to call it that. So that's what we having for lunch today. Also, I got some cantaloupe that I got left over, so I'm gonna eat that. And then I just got a little bit of salsa. Another very high protein meal with the tofu, black beans that's in here. I'm not sure how much protein is in spinach, but spinach has a decent amount of protein in it. It's a pretty good meal and it tastes good. And the tofu scramble, there's onions, garlic, turmeric, black pepper. If you guys know, that's a powerful anti-inflammatory combo. This is essentially, it's just helping me recover after my training sessions throughout the week. Also just make sure that I'm hitting my protein levels. So this is what I got for lunch. And I'm gonna finish eating this, even though I already took a bite out of this half. But I will see y'all at dinner time. Now I'm getting ready for my third meal, which is gonna be rice, lentils, some tofu, scramble, casserole type stuff. It's essentially leftovers from what was inside the burrito, and some sauteed kale. It's gonna be my third meal, and then after that, I'm gonna have a smoothie before I go to bed, so I'll show y'all that too. But let me show y'all what my meal look like for right now. All right, so this is meal number 3. So we got tofu scramble right here. So this is essentially what was inside of my burrito that I ate earlier. And then we have some sauteed kale with minced garlic and something else, I forgot. I know we put lime in here to help with, I think it's iron absorption. If you combine citrus and leafy greens, it kind of helps you absorb the iron that's within the greens. So I always pair lime or like some type of citrus with my greens. And then we have some lentil and essentially long grain rice combo. So that's essentially it. It's a lot going on in my tofu scramble. As you can see, there's a freaking bean right there. We got turmeric in here. We got sweet potatoes. We got black pepper, nutritional yeast, almond milk, spinach, all types of stuff. So this is a very high protein bowl within itself. I mean, each portion from the tofu to the kale to the spinach, not the spinach, well that too, but to the lentils. There's just so much protein in this bowl right now. I just like to have a nice balance of carbs and protein. Like, I know that I'm hitting my protein goals today based on what I ate today. So there's a lot of people who think like eating on a plant-based diet is eating Fruit Loops and Oreos, right? Or donuts. Like, a lot of people say like, oh, donuts are vegan, Oreos is vegan. Or a lot of people go malnourished. They don't have enough nutrition in their diet because they just simply don't have the right planning around what they eat. If we eat meals that are balanced like this one, then we will have no problems on a plant-based diet. All it takes is a little bit of planning. It don't matter if it's plant-based, if it's carnivore, if it's whatever diet you want to choose. Every diet or lifestyle just needs a little bit of intention behind it, and then you'll be set up for success, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and eat because I'm hungry. I will check in for my last meal, which will be a beetroot smoothie. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's actually very good. So I'll show y'all that once it's time. This is the final meal, I guess, for the day. So this is a beetroot smoothie. We got ginger, apple, of course, beets, chia seeds, flaxseed, berries, different types of berries, mango, banana, all of that in one. So this is essentially kind of like my last meal for the day. Oh, also we got soy milk in here as well. If I wanted to make this a high protein smoothie, I would put like some vanilla protein shake or vanilla protein powder in this to kind of make it more complete. But I'm mainly using this for the beetroot. There's a lot of benefits that comes from beetroot as far as like circulation of blood through your system. I'm essentially using this to essentially kind of help with recovery, but also I'm gonna drink this right before my race on Saturday to get my blood flowing and get the circulation going before I race, essentially. So this is essentially everything that I ate today. I'm gonna essentially eat everything that I ate today for the rest of the week. My mile time dropped from, I think it was like 10.5 minutes to 9 minutes since I've been, fully strict whole food plant-based for the last couple of days. And I seen that same thing happen when I switched over, like 2 years ago when I was doing a lot of running. So I expect to essentially have more energy and recover better as I'm doing a whole food plant-based diet this week. So yeah, that's essentially it. So hopefully you could take something from this and build your own meals. But if you need help with that, that's something that I can help you with as well. So just let me know, and thank you for watching, I guess.